Starting off at number 10 is the Simpsons Hit and Run, released in 2003 by Radical Entertainment for the PlayStation 2, Xbox and GameCube. At first glance, it's just another Simpsons game, you know, yellow faces, donuts and chaotic humor, but under the hood, it's basically GTA with cartoon chaos. You explore Springfield and free roam, complete story missions, collect clues, and escape the cops. Except it's much more comedic than your average crime spree. Fans loved it because it nailed the humor and references from the show while giving them an open world playground for mayhem. Fun fact, the game was originally supposed to be a straight platformer, but mid-development, the team pivoted to an open world style inspired by GTA 3. This made it a cult classic that is still celebrated for its clever writing, crazy stunts, and hidden Easter eggs almost 20 years later. If you want chaotic driving without a dark crime tone, this one's a must play. And at number 9 we've got Driver San Francisco. Developed by Ubisoft Reflections and released in 2011 on the PS3, Xbox 360 and the PC. This one is unique because it's a GTA style game with a twist, the shift mechanic. Basically, you can jump instantly between any car in the city, spot a cop, shift into a getaway car next to you. That kind of freedom made fans feel like a one-man army. The game greatly recreates San Francisco streets in impressive detail, and the story follows Detective Tanner hunting down a city-wide crime syndicate. It was praised for its state-of-the-art gameplay, car physics, and nostalgic nod to the classic Driver series. Whilst it was more driving focused than GTA, the world exploration, story-driven missions, and ability to engage in crazy chases cemented it as a fan-favorite clone that kept the open-world adrenaline pumping. And at number 8 we've got Just Cause 3. Released in 2015 by Avalanche Studios, if GTA is about causing trouble, Just Cause 3 is straight up about blowing everything up. You play as Rico Rodriguez, a one-man wrecking crew set on free in his homeland Mediki from a brutal dictator. And the world is massive, with beaches, mountains and towns, and everything can explode. The best part is the freedom. The game gives you a parachute, a wingsuit, and a grappling hook, and basically says go nuts. Want to tie a car to a helicopter? Go for it. Launch yourself off a gas tank and surf through the air? Absolutely. Fans loved the chaos and the freedom, even if the story wasn't the strongest. It became famous for its crazy stunt videos and over-the-top gameplay moments. It's not really about crime or money like GTA, it's about pure fun. If you ever want to feel like an action movie hero who's allergic to gravity, this is your game. In number 7 is the Getaway Black Monday. Released in 2004 for the PlayStation 2 by Team Soho, this one's a hidden gem. Set in London, it's a gritty crime story that feels more like a movie than a game. You play as multiple characters, a cop, a boxer and a criminal, all tangled in a huge underworld conspiracy. The cool thing about the Getaway Black Monday is how realistic it tried to be. There's no HUD or health bar, your character limps when injured, and the street signs are your only map. It was all about immersion. The city of London was recreated in detail, and the missions mixed driving, shooting and storytelling in a way that felt new at the time. Fans in the UK absolutely loved it, but it kind of flew under the radar in the US. Still, it's remembered as one of the most cinematic GTA style games ever, more serious, more grounded, and definitely ahead of its time. And at number 6 we've got Scarface The World Is Yours. Released in 2006 by Radical Entertainment for the PS2, Xbox and PC, this one takes on an iconic movie and asks the big question, what if Tony Montana actually survived that mansion shootout? Well, in this game he does, and now it's your job to rebuild his empire and take revenge on everyone who betrayed him. The game is pure 80s Miami, neon lights, palm trees and drug deals. You run businesses, buy mansions and build up your territory across the city. It's full of wild shootouts, over the top missions and a ton of attitude. Fans loved how true it stayed to the movie's style. The voice actor wasn't Al Pacino, but he did an amazing impression, and a lot of the film's original cast returned for other roles. It's one of the best movie to game adaptations ever, and easily one of the coolest GTA clones. You're not just playing a gangster, you are Tony Montana. Say hello to your new empire. At number 5 we've got True Crime Streets of LA. Released in 2003 by Luxaflux for the PS2, Xbox and GameCube, this game flipped the GTA formula on its head. Instead of being the criminal, you play as Nick Kang, an arrogant LAPD cop with a knack for breaking the rules. You cruise around a massive version of Los Angeles, pulling people over, getting into shootouts, and uncovering a huge crime conspiracy. What made this game awesome was the freedom. You could stick to the main story, or just explore the city, fight some random thugs, and cause chaos. Players loved the branching storylines, where your choices actually mattered. If you went rogue and acted like a dirty cop, the story changed. If you played by the book, things went differently. That kind of choice system was rare back then. The game also had some big Hollywood names doing voices. Snoop Dogg even showed up as a secret playable character. It was ambitious for its time, and while it didn't dethrone GTA, it gave players a whole new way to experience the open world freedom with a twist. Winning at number 4 is Mafia 2. Released in 2010 by 2K Games for the PS3, Xbox 360 and PC, this one takes the GTA blueprint and trades chaos for style. You play as Vito Scaletta, a World War II vet trying to make a name for himself in the Mafia during the 1940s and 50s. The game's city, Empire Bay, feels alive. Snowy streets, classic cars and vintage music make it feel like you're stepping into a crime movie. The attention to detail is insane. Players love the storytelling most of all. Mafia 2 isn't about random destruction, it's about loyalty, betrayal, and how crime slowly consumes people. It's way more grounded than GTA, but it nails that cinematic experience. The game's world was inspired by real cities like New York and San Francisco, and every radio station has licensed music from that time period. Even now, fans call it one of the best story-driven crime games ever made. Not the biggest sandbox, but one of the most memorable. Number 3 is Watch Dogs. Released in 2014 by Ubisoft for the PS4, Xbox One, PC, and later other platforms, it took the open world crime idea and added a modern tech twist. You play as Aiden Pierce, a hacker who can control an entire city using his phone. Instead of stealing cars and shooting people, you hack traffic lights, cameras, and even bank accounts to complete missions. It's GTA meets cybercrime. Players were blown away by how interactive the world felt. One minute you're driving through Chicago, the next you're crashing power grids or spying through security cameras. There was some controversy at launch because the graphics didn't look as good as early trailers, but overall, it still became a hit. Watch Dogs stood out because it made you feel powerful in a new way. It wasn't just about violence, it was about control, and that hacking mechanic inspired tons of other games afterwards, a true GTA clone with a futuristic twist. And the runner-up is Sleeping Dogs. Released in 2012 by United Front Games for PS3, Xbox 360 and PC, you play as Wei Shen, an undercover cop trying to take down the triads from the inside, and it all takes place in a beautiful, detailed version of Hong Kong. This game nailed its balance between story, combat and open world fun. The driving feels great, the gunfights are intense, and the hand-to-hand combat is some of the best ever in any open world game. Seriously, it feels like a mix between GTA and a kung fu movie. Sleeping Dogs actually started out as True Crime Hong Kong, but Activision cancelled it. Square Enix picked it up, reworked it and gave it a new identity, and players are so glad they did. The story is great, the world feels alive, and the characters are super memorable. It's one of those games that build a loyal fanbase even though it didn't sell huge at launch. People still call it one of the best GTA style games that deserves a sequel, and I think so too. And finally, taking the top spot is Saints Row 2. Released in 2008 by Volition for the PS3, Xbox 360 and PC, Saints Row started as a straight GTA clone. But by the second game, it found its own crazy personality, and the players loved it for that. You play as the boss, leader of the 3rd Street Saints, returning to take back your city of Stillwater. It's got everything GTA has, driving, shooting, side missions, but with way more customization and way more comedy. The game lets you customize your character, cars, gang, even your voice, and the missions are wild. One minute you're spraying sewage at rival gangs, the next you're skydiving into gunfight. Tell me that ain't crazy. Fans still call it the best in the series because it has a perfect balance between humor and story. It's over the top, but not too ridiculous like the later games. Saints Row 2 didn't just copy GTA, it built its own identity, and for a lot of players, it actually beats GTA at its own game. And that's my countdown of the top 10 GTA clones. From serious crime stories like Mafia 2 to pure chaos like Saints Row 2, these games all took the GTA formula and made it their own. Which one's your favourite? Did I miss any GTA style games that you think deserves a spot? Drop your thoughts in the comments if you think so. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell to never miss a video from me. Thanks for watching, and remember, drive safe out there, or don't.